Yes, people, welcome back to This Week in Formula One. I am joined by Niall. Niall, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Just been at work all day, so absolutely shattered.
Sorry, now a little related, but Erling Haaland with the hat trick,
I triple captained him. I'm fine. I'm fine in all of this.
Yes, we are back. Sorry, a little distracted by the football, but a few comments here. We'll get through them quickly. Tell Charl to get off TikTok. Rude but true. Wolf says, "Hey lads, big up to you." Yes, guys, we are back. We are going to do a little review of everything that has happened in Belgium. I mean, I'm not going to lie, there was a lot that went down.
Including Lewis Hamilton.
Literally. I think my highlight, there were two highlights for me. One of them was he only knows how to start and drive from first. The second was Max making it look easy in 8 laps, going from 14th to third. Embarrassing from everyone else. But Alonso absolutely speaking facts when he said he only knows how to drive and start from first. We are going to talk. We came round first lap, and then there was Lewis Hamilton. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, Lewis got a good run in, as you would be, coming up behind Alonso in the slipstream. But then decided to not give Alonso any more space on the curb. So ended up Lewis going quite far in the air and then slam it back down on his cocky little shitty ass. So, it's really one of them that you have to give space. And Lewis last season didn't give Max a lot of space, which is why we saw so many collisions. I think of Brazil where Lewis didn't give Max space. I think of Silverstone where Lewis didn't give Max space. Imola, I can think of it. So there's plenty of times that Lewis has done this, and the times of Alex Albon as well. He is prone to hitting other cars when it's close battle. So, it was sort of inevitable, but Alonso just speaking facts as always.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I think I was more shocked that Lewis actually admitted he was in the wrong. I was like, are you feeling okay, hon? Like, you got temperature, got the flu?
Not normally a Lewis tactic, is it? Saying that it was his fault.
No, but he doesn't admit it though. So yeah, Alonso is just a legend in my eyes. He's gone from an absolute gent to like an absolute bloomin' legend with comments that are factual. So I think it was a great first lap. And obviously the meme of Lewis walking on his own has been memed into quite a few things.
Yeah, Call of Duty mainly.
But we are going to talk about Max's start and the first kind of 8 laps where he obviously takes one for the team with an engine penalty, and bless you, and obviously goes from 14th to 3rd in 8 laps, absolutely slicing through. I can't even call it competition. Apart from Perez, I can't call it competition because it was so easy. No one challenged him. No one gave him any struggle. He was just in and out like he was washing his car in a car wash.
Yeah, I said it on the watch along that he was basically just on a Sunday drive. Literally, he was just chilling. He got a great start with all of the havoc that was in front of him. He just rode his way through it and got past all of the issues and suddenly found himself 8th within like 2 or 3 laps, and then he just picked them off one by one. and even Checo was fairly simple because he just asked them to move him out the way. So, he did find it very easy. You can't blame Checo for not being near the standard that Max had set, because basically the title fight is Max and Charles, not Max and Checo. So he understands the situation. So he of course he got out easily, but for me, Max is he'll go down as one of the greats. I feel, because he's just a level ahead of every single driver on that grid. I think of Charles Leclerc. I think of Lewis. He's just a step above everyone, and it's what more can you say about him? He's a phenomenal driver.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. Any key points that you want to talk about from the race that you thought, oh, maybe this, or oh, that impressed me?
Well, Haaland's got 4 goals now, so I'm really enjoying this. I'm just thinking of the points and more points, and another set of points because I triple captained him. But I'm not going to rub it in everyone's faces.
What do you mean he's got 4 goals? He hasn't. It's still 3-0.
No, you're probably behind.
No, I'm watching it live on TV.
I don't think you are. He's got 25 goals. I can read into the future.
I'm watching it right now. Cancelo's just missed.
There's no need to be rude, Charl.
This is my comment.
I am outraged. You
guys were late.
Foden needs to be getting some more assists, to be fair. But no, I guess Ferrari, we probably need to touch on them. Charles coming in on lap 4 after apparently a slow punch. I was like, oh boy, does this boy get any luck really? Because what do you do if you got a slow punch? You got a pit, but the fact there was under safety car just ruined all momentum he would have had trying to come through the pack. He was right at the back of the grid, so he had to even get past some of the slower cars like Latifi, although I think Latifi was also at the back. I can't remember, but it was difficult for him, and then they pull him into the pits to try and get fastest lap, leaving it extremely close with Alonso, where he overtakes them on the last lap. Leclerc then manages to overtake Alonso, but then gets deducted 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. It's like you just could not make this comedy of errors up. Like, you really couldn't. Like, you see Max Verstappen every single race. Even if he doesn't win, he's still second, third. He's not finishing 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. He's not making these silly mistakes like speeding in the pit lane and all of this. He's just showing that he is a level above Charles. And I think Charles is a fantastic driver. Do not get me wrong, but he ain't ready to win a title. And Max, I was watching a TikTok, and they were explaining this could be done up in about 4 more races. Max is so far ahead that he just needs a couple more wins, maybe, and he's won it. I mean, if he wins at Monza, which I'm fully expecting, his next 2 races are Zandvoort and Monza. That's the issue. Both of them are power tracks. Well, Zandvoort is a power circuit to a degree, but Max is also very strong at Zandvoort, as you would expect, being Dutch. Obviously, I think Ferrari are going to struggle at Monza because of Red Bull's power engine, or power unit. So it's only going to get tougher for them. But in this race, they were just inept, and I think it proved with Carlos Sainz and just how easy he finds it. And I mean, he's just a level above everyone.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think Ferrari had a strategy A through to Z, and I think by the time they got to Z, they were looking back to going back to A again, and that wasn't even like halfway through the race. I think Ferrari are their own worst enemy. I I don't actually think it's. I don't actually think it's
Just
signed.
ask Sebastian Vettel. He will be able to confirm this. It was like three seasons. It was just a comedy of errors. Like especially back end of the season is when they normally make them
Yeah,
most of their mistakes. Charles, they've done a lot in the first half. I dread to think the onslaught of mistakes we're about to see. I think it's going to be hard for me to watch. Okay, it's going to be hard for me to watch Charles Leclerc be screwed like that on live television. It's going to be
no, I
very
know.
difficult to watch. But yeah, I'm doing Formula One manager, and I'm actually scouting Charles Leclerc to partner Max Verstappen. It's not a bad driver lineup, is it? I think that could be classed as an unfair advantage. Some would say. Oh, and my reserve driver would be Oscar Piastri.
That is a vibe, you know. That's an actual vibe. I mean,
It's also
if you're gonna
it's
pick them,
also a
pick them.
violation on the entire grid.
Oh yeah. Who cares about the grid though?
Neither do I.
Um,
Unfortunately, that does mean Checo is going to end without a job. So I hope to
right,
find you some.
Checo.
Maybe Ferrari will take you. They will need to replace Charles, won't they? Oh
um,
my. Maybe Ferrari will get like Lando or something. Maybe try and snatch him from McLaren somehow.
oh no, Ferrari. They'll probably take Ricardo or
No
Schumacher.
one is greater than Hamilton. Uncle Laurie, that comment is absolutely terrible.
No, computer says no.
You cannot say stuff like this. It's
As as an
outrageous.
as a great man once said, and
I'm outraged.
he spoke, Laurie, as a great man once said, and he spoke these words on Sunday. He doesn't know how to start or drive other than at first. Enjoy those great words.
Look, Lewis is a failure. Right. He
Hey,
shall not be
failure.
named going off at Velverswan was the highlight of the race for me. But no, I must say the driver lineup I'm looking to get of Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, and Oscar Piastri has got to be one
Yeah.
of the most disgusting partnerships I've ever seen in the world of F1. Like that would be almost like putting Senna and Schumacher together. It would be disgusting.
Yeah, it's not really what you want to.
Right, it's exactly what I want. That's why I'm scouting. And if I can't get Oscar Piastri, because Charles might want too much money, I will just go and get Zane Maloney instead. He's F3 driver, or Arthur Leclerc. Get Charles's brother on board as well. I'll just take both brothers. I'll just take both of them.
Yeah.
It means if I ever get rid of Charles Leclerc, I can just keep all the writing the same because I can just put the other Leclerc in. Hey, get into your brother's car. I've just sacked him. Be a bit brutal, wouldn't it?
I mean, no, we do brutal on a daily basis. I won't have it. I'll personally go to the panel and make them reverse their decision to retire him.
Outrageous. That's outrageous.
Outrageous. Sorry, this is Wendy's.
Prime says Haaland is one goal off Werner's Chelsea Premier League record.
It's okay. If we wanna talk about it, Erling Haaland has already
Prime says Niall says taking Charles' brother. Want to reword that? I meant Charles Leclerc's brother. So as in my F1 game, if I was to sack Charles Leclerc, I could just keep the letter in the same as I would be putting Arthur Leclerc into the sea. You see? Also, Chris, we can't swear on this anymore.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh no, we're swear, Pete.
No, we seriously can't because YouTube didn't like our language in the last one.
Well, if you want some honest bringing Prime's I mean, I know this is, but Lukaku's 8 goals in his 25 appearances
we don't
has
need to
been
talk
cancelled
about.
by Haaland's five appearances with 8 goals.
Look, we're not talking about Chelsea. Back to the F1.
And going on, we are. Hi, Chris. How are you? Great, good. So nice to see.
Yeah, I'm fine. How about yourselves?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. We are going to quickly get your review on Belgium Grand Prix. Let me know what you thought.
Max Verstappen dominating. Do I need to explain any more? Embarrassing for the rest of the grid as well. How Max Verstappen. I mean, on the F1 day, it could be 5 laps, and Max Verstappen would still win the race from the back of the grid.
Yeah. I think Albon deserved a credit on Sunday. I thought I thought he drove really well. Also, Gasly went from literally back of the grid to finishing with points in the top 10. And for Gasly, that's
shout out to
they were both
Sebastian Vettel as well. Vettel had a solid drive.
For who? Sorry,
I thought they were all average.
Vettel had a solid drive.
Nah, there's no way you can let Max Verstappen dominate like that and have a good race. I'm sorry, that every single other driver was average. Yeah, about that.
That's not gonna happen, Prime. Good luck.
Are you? Yeah, but are you monetized on the first XI? If you can't get ads anyway, it doesn't matter. See.
But yeah, we are gonna, after basically Belgium Grand Prix, Max dominated, made everyone feel very small, and he had a blooming great race. We are gonna talk quickly. We're gonna talk about the flexi floor that's supposed to stop Red Bull doing what Red Bull do, and that's dominate. As far as I'm concerned, it's done the opposite and absolutely made them go 10 times faster, stronger, and look like a more dangerous car.
Time's comment is fairly outrageous.
You and Charl, not yes, we don't want to say. Well, good luck. My F1 review cars raced fast. That was cool. But I mean, this flexi floor, this had a lot of controversy around it, mainly from Mercedes, because they've been whining, like actually whining.
Oh, really? I haven't heard.
Oh no, really, never. Mercedes moan never.
Totally, that's not in his nature at all.
I know, but I feel like I feel like their cars actually come back stronger from the summer break. Like I feel like it's more deadly, and there's no one to compete with it right now. Thoughts, Noel?
Yeah, well, whilst everyone's going for the flexi floor, they may have forgotten some very crucial chassis work that Red Bull have been doing, which might be quite brutal. But I'll spell it out basically. The flexi floor, Christian Horner said, will not affect us with this change at all. Max has been completely calm. So I was like, okay, they've got it sorted. Mercedes are further back now than they were with the flexi floor.
I didn't even need it, did they?
I don't think it's impacted Red Bull at all. But what they have forgotten about is apparently Red Bull have been redoing the chassis and doing it in a completely different way. They've shaved 10 kilograms off their car. And that means Max Verstappen is going to have a car that's already got the best power unit on the grid. But he's also going to be 10 kilograms lighter than Charles Leclerc.
Now I have a question. Now, if I'm working this out right, this means that his car's going to go meow really fast. Really fast.
A lot quicker than Leclerc, this title race could be absolute toast by Mexico. Well, Mexico might be a bit too ambitious for them. This could be
there's
done
no
very
title
soon.
race. Fucking hell.
And also, hold on, Chris. Don't bring that negative energy. Mick Schumacher still has a chance. Now, pipe down. Behave. But yeah, we all know that Nicholas Latifi's winning the title. Max Verstappen just can't beat him. But
yeah, it's under.
Yeah,
it's gonna be known for the season. That is under
Yeah,
Latifi. Yeah, simple as that. Michael Massey's gonna come back as well.
in all seriousness, though, Max Verstappen's won the title, and this could get more brutal by the second. And I hope Mercedes can build a really quick car really quickly, because the last time I saw a team do this well in their first season was Mercedes at the start of the hybrid season, and they dominated for the next 7 years. I would hate to think that Max Verstappen is about to go into a period of 7 years of dominance, considering, and may I also say, Red Bull will definitely want to get him to 8 world titles. You are sure as hell wanting that. So basically, I think this sport might be in for another sort of Schumacher, Hamilton era, but this time with a Flying Dutchman. It could get quite brutal. And Wolf, let's not be deluded. Aston Martin drivers do not have a chance. Vettel might,
with the Strolls and Charl.
Vettel might, but Lance Stroll from Canada definitely has no chance.
Well, Lance Stroll's in Charles, isn't he, with the team?
Well, yes, but he's also really, really bad. So, yeah, that's the issue.
No, I agree. I think that it's... I feel like Max is just unstoppable at the minute. There doesn't seem to be, like... The only thing that I can see stopping him is maybe himself, and that's if he's having a bad day. But I don't see him having a bad day, and I don't see anything stopping him right now. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, for me, there hasn't been a title race.
Wolf is now very angry.
That's a shame, Wolf. Anyway, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't. There hasn't really been a title race for me since about like 6 races in.
That's season for me.
But Chris, what is your thoughts on the flex flooring and chassis?
It's very strange. I don't know why Mercedes needed it in the first place, because I thought Mercedes were progressing before the summer break.
Yeah, but they thought it would really slow Red Bull down.
Well, I think they're delusional, if I'm being honest with you.
Love that.
Simple as that. But very strange, but I still think Mercedes will be Red Bull's close chances for next season. Forget about Ferrari. Forget about that Shambolic team.
He's got a point there, you know. It is shambles.
The energy in this stream, freaking hell! The energy in this stream is barbaric, enough to put anyone to sleep.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Ferrari are their own worst enemy. I think we've all admitted that they are definitely their own worst enemy. And no, the vibe is coming from you because maybe.
That's true. I'm being quite chilled. There's no need. Yeah, but I'm chilled, whereas you're like dead. Sorry, that's a bit savage.
I'm also trying not to swear, which is really hard for my little brain to do.
Crikey, where do we get them from? Wolf said, yeah, I'm a Red Bull fan now. Life is too short to not glory out. Makes sense.
Well, I mean, he's got Man United as a team, so he's going to have to glory hunt in F1 because he's not getting anything in football.
Yeah, I'd say
Well, I
Red
think
Bull.
Manchester United fans will support Ferrari, won't they?
It's a smart move to support Red Bull at this current climate. That's what I will say.
No, I agree.
Max Verstappen's winning the next 7 world titles.
Moving on to the.
Well, people said that about Vettel at Red Bull. What happened there?
Yeah, but Chris, don't dampen the energy because that means that Max would have 8 world titles and Lewis would have 7. And oh boy, I would be going after every living Hamilton
Oh my
fan.
God!
I hope you're right.
I would find them and hunt them down on Twitter.
I will hunt. I will hunt every single Lewis Hamilton fan down if Max ever gets to 8 world titles.
Oh my God! Literally,
I'll be going for Schumacher's lot as well. I'll be going for a lot of them.
I'm not gonna lie. If this happens, Hamilton fans run from Niall.
Wolf says beautiful language now. YouTube wish they sounded like you. Jealous something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You would literally... And do you know what? You're one of those people that would be really petty about it too. And I feel like it would be such a vibe.
Oh, of course. Of course.
I mean, it would be rude not to.
Well.
And before we move on to our next topic of conversation, just to clarify, if you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe to this channel and become a member. Memberships range from 99p to 12.99, so your Lidl to your Waitrose, with variety, like to be fair. You can become a member and you get free stuff. You get free emojis. You can post free emojis. Rush usually does that, but hasn't at the minute. You can get early access. You can get hold of our literally everything cool.
Discounted merch.
Yeah, we also have merch, and you can get that as well.
I need to place an order.
Hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, cups, bottles, whatever you want, we've got it.
The fuck are you mates?
Yeah, I know. I've just seen that. It's embarrassing for you, Chris. Don't worry. And it's Liverpool for you.
Competing.
Anyway,
I'm ashamed.
I would be ashamed too. I would be ashamed too. No.
Charl United for life.
But we are going to move on and preview a lovely little, a little bigger. Oh no,
I know, it's very sad.
We are going to preview Xenobot. Because who doesn't want to?
Well, this will be a short preview.
Zandvoort, Charl. Zandvoort.
Niall, what is your opinions? Give me your predictions. Anything you think's going to happen? Anything you'd like to happen?
Oh, there's plenty I'd like to happen. We'll start with that one. I would love Lewis to just break down at the start of the race. Literally breaks down. Just engine goes pop. That would be nice. Then a five car pileup with everyone walking away from the scene, which I think is fair. I would never want to drive her. But
who would you like in that pileup?
George Russell, Carlos Sainz,
Hamilton.
Of course, that goes without saying. Lewis.
You got
Hamilton.
2 more.
Actually, Lewis has already broken down. I've got 3 more.
Okay, 3.
Sonoda. Latifi. And Lance Stroll.
Great shout there.
Works for me. And then Max Verstappen to lap the entire grid 3 times. Sounds like the greatest race of my my entire living. Oh, and it needs to be wet.
Chris, are you okay?
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Are Newcastle beating Liverpool at Anfield?
Yes, it's 1-0.
Of this night, of this historic night, please tell me it was
Oh,
good.
I'm wait.
It's Joe Willock.
Thanks for
Oh, my.
spoiling it.
Oh wow, Charl, you're in deep trouble now. Chris
Why?
is
I'm way behind.
Chris is raging with you, Charl.
Chris, what are your thoughts on what would you like to happen
Oh, well, I'll
if
see
you
it in a
could have
minute.
anything? If you could have anything happen, what would you like?
Max Verstappen to have the whole quid.
And any incidents, anything to Lewis Hamilton? No. Mercedes? No.
I would like an announcement. Lance Stroll to retire from the sport.
Okay, what about Hamilton retiring? Oh, that would be amazing. Can you imagine if he
No,
retired?
I'm sorry, but my idea sounds much better viewing for the general public.
Okay, no, I agree. Yours done, but can we add?
Charles, we've got Joe Willock and Isak confused with each
Yeah,
other.
I was going to say that.
Oh wow, Charles! Oh my life! Wow! Oh my! Wow! I don't know how you managed that. How have you managed to get Joe Willock and Isak confused?
We're just not like. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really paying attention apart from when the ball went in the back of the net.
Quite clearly.
But I'm not gonna lie. But no, okay. So your idea happens, but before your whole dream race happens, Hamilton announces his retirement.
Absolutely not. He's not getting out the easy way. I want him in this sport, suffering, watching Max win titles. This is the way it must be.
And Fernando Alonso to give him a sign hat as well.
Okay, so we know what Prime's thinking about, but unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's filthy.
I can't keep up with all these goals now. Man City are 4-0 up.
Right, so I'm absolutely enraging at João Cancelo. Why did Haaland not score that?
Yeah, no, disrespectful, to be honest.
Yeah, we're going to have words.
But, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think we all know what's going to happen in Max's home race. We all know that it's pretty much a Max win, yeah?
Yeah, Charles is going to win. Charles Leclerc's going to win. Tactical masterclass from Ferrari and the greatest strategy I've ever seen.
Love that. Things you will never see in life, but we'd like to see.
Yeah, in all seriousness, Max has got lapped the grid like 5 times.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe not that extreme, but
I've said interview dirty animals, although maybe.
Oh my Lord Jesus. Right.
Oh my God, I can't.
Wash your mouth out with soap.
But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Have we got any predictions for second or third? I mean, I take that. Any predictions for third place? Because that's literally all we have to guess now is third place.
Charles Leclerc. Yeah, Charles. If Ferrari can finally give him tyres at work at the right time, then yeah, he has a chance, hasn't he?
I'm gonna say, probably gonna say Russell maybe making. No, I'd like to take that back. Really quickly, really quickly. I would like maybe to see a Lando on a third.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'd like to see Lando, to be honest. Don't really want to see Mercedes. Don't really want to see Ferrari. Because if Ferrari's on a podium, they've had a good day, and I don't really want them having good days.
I couldn't agree more.
And I feel like when they've had if they're not on the podium, they've had a really bad day, and that's what I want. I want them to I want Ferrari to suffer so badly, just like Mercedes do. But the only problem is that Ferrari do it to themselves and Mercedes
Oh yeah,
are just poor everywhere.
couldn't agree more.
Chris, who top 3 for you?
Verstappen first, Perez second, and cheeky Fernando Alonso third.
I think Wolf might need sectioning with that comment.
No, that's not. No, sorry, can't even bring that up. Can't even.
Jeez.
Oh my god! Well, I saw the third bit, and I saw that he hadn't spelled it right. So he hasn't spelled it. There's no I. It's not rude. There's no I.
You're not putting that up.
No.
Also, he's Aston Martin to finish first, which I think is probably more offensive.
It's embarrassing, that you could even
It's
type
offensive
that.
to Formula One.
Literally, the disrespect shown there,
What, a 1-2 for Aston Martin? Are you drunk? No, that can't be possible.
Maybe they are.
Quite clearly.
I'm not. Clearly they are definitely not within. But I feel like Max needs some competition at the minute.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be good. But Charles is that competition. He's just not at the level yet. I think he can get there, but Ferrari also need to improve. They both need to improve. So
yeah.
Well, Ferrari are in the battle with themselves. That's the thing.
Russ can show you all the gifts and all of that now.
Yeah, Russ, can you show us all the gifts and the emojis that they can use for being a member, please?
Because Charles was being very rude to them all.
Oh, it was not. I was explaining to them that they can get emojis and different comments that they can put in, but obviously he wasn't here,
joking.
so
yeah, of course I was not here.
But I think that Max. Do you think it's just Leclerc that's going to challenge Max?
Well, no. There's of course potential George Russell, Lando, dependent very much on if McLaren can get him that car. They're the ones that jump out to me at the moment. Charles, George, Lando. Coming up through there, very tough to see. Oscar Piastri, I think, will be another one up there.
Yeah.
But I think, out of the two, I think Charles and Max are a level above them.
I completely
George
agree.
may be in there. I'm not so sure on Lando. I don't think Lando's ever going to be one that dominates. I don't even think he'll win a title. I would be surprised if Lando wins a title.
The only way Lando Norris would be challenging if he went to Mercedes or somewhere.
Yeah, he would need to move teams for me, unless McLaren can get back to where they used to be.
What do your thoughts on Pierre Gasly? Just no.
I like Pierre Gasly. Actually, he's just not that driver, is he? He's a competent driver. He's a fantastic driver for a midfield team, but he's just not.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people said Pierre Gasly deserves a better team and deserves to be the leader, the number one of that team, and that's meant to be supporting Alpine maybe.
That's just a violation.
It's just James Coleman.
Boss saying what's going on with censorship. We're just not trying to swear like a trooper, essentially, because YouTube doesn't like that for obvious reasons.
It doesn't. But no, I think that for me, out of the youngsters, I feel like the ones that have shown the most potential to eventually compete with Max, well, not be as good or on that level as Max, but compete is Leclerc, but also Russell, because Russell's handled such an awful car that's been rather disappointing this season and failed quite a few times, and actually driven better and managed to finish in the top 5.
Just the comments are brilliant. obviously do not put them on the screen, Charl, for obvious reasons. Just in case you were thinking. After last time, anyway.
Oh my god! Oh, that's actually amazing.
Charles
but
was there.
Thank you, Sean. I'm trying to thank you. I think that George Russell also has, because he's dealt with the car better than Lewis has, and Lewis is a 7-time champion, and George Russell's finished in the top 5 every single time.
Yeah.
And also, I think Lewis Hamilton doesn't suit the UADS, and I think it suits the young potential drivers we got now. They had Verstappen, Leclerc, Russell, potentially Norris, depending on McLaren.
I do have to ask the question though, and I think very obviously, Lewis isn't retiring anytime soon, but is his time at Mercedes ending?
What, Lewis Hamilton?
Yeah,
They
and if
would
so,
never,
where,
they would never,
if so,
never,
where does
ever,
he go?
they would never get rid of Lewis. Not a chance. He's not staying for long anyway. He'll be
He'll be done at the end of
retire.
2023.
I reckon he'll retire at the end of this contract. I think he's got one more season anyway.
Do I want him to see Max win a couple more
Well,
times?
so do I, but you can do it from a distance.
I mean, you will see him win anyway, because he'll see him win this year's. He'll see him win next year's.
That comment from Wolf is fantastic.
Equals a tiger and a lion going vegan. Yeah, Prime. They can't say things like big. Oh my god! I can't. Oh my god, Russman! Oh, great.
Wonderful.
I mean, I don't really know where to go from that comment.
Charles completely lost it.
Wait, can you? Can we say that?
I don't know.
Bruno. Yes, my dog is barking. Apologies.
Who do you think's winning Zandvoort, Charles?
Max, super, Max.
Yeah. Might as well
I
end it now. I think we've got through all of it, haven't we?
Yes, I think that is it. And now, where can people find you?
Twitter there, and yeah, just make sure you become a member. Basically, sorted.
About Prime's comment.
Bunda.
Chris, where can people find you? Obviously, having a little bit of a breakdown due to the Liverpool game.
Yeah, it's 5-0.
Yeah, totally. I'm in tears right now.
Well, it is 5-0 Newcastle, so
wow. Literally, we expect this.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube where I give my honest opinion. I don't talk a lot of rubbish. Like some certain YouTubers, which I won't name. And just find me on Twitter at ChrisWorld1999, I think it is, or it's ChrisWorldCUFC, I think it is.
Clearly a United fan with the 1999 in there.
Yeah, and
no,
guys,
I said I was born.
And Prime says,
and it's actually for the Timmy Cass moment for Carlisle United. Oh, the restart then.
You can find us on the First XI on Friday at 9:30. Me and Niall will be there, and it won't be PG.
I'm excited. You're the blessed queen.
God bless. But yes, please make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe. Oh, God, please. I'm just trying to get through this without crying. Like, oh, please. Oh, has Haaland just made it 4?
5.
No, as in Haaland's got 4. Oh no, it's not Haaland's.
Yeah, yes, Haaland scores all of the goals.
But please make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and become a member. The memberships start from 99p to 12.99. You have literally a variety. You get early access. You get cool emojis. Russ is showing them off now. You get very cool emojis. Yeah, you've got a lot of extra. We've also got some merch as well. So make sure you have a look at that shop. You can get hoodies, t-shirts, cups, mugs, actually whatever you like, to be honest, from the shop. But just make sure it's from Sports Hub, because, you know, that's the place to be.
Yeah.
Make sure you smash the like button.
Designers. Ultimate fashion
Literally.
designers.
And look, see, look at all these emojis. Look at these. This is what you could get.
Bigger than the Nike and Adidas.
Well, that's why that's not hardware, you being honest.
Guys, it's been a pleasure, and we will see you.
You can also find Charl doing a collaboration with Astrid Wet on Twitter.
And we will see you next week. Take care.